Hello, what's up? Let me post the link went to the cheesecake and relax for second, but I'm back. I'm gonna and yeah, I could not find out how to set my desktop audio. But let me post this link and yeah. Hey Jamie, I'll be doing well. I do, I do find it funny how DJ is the last one left with y'all. Nice. Yeah, so I got so uh, but clean and do laundry. Yeah, nice, Jimmy. Yeah, yeah, I just found that funny. But, that's good for anybody business. You can continue to get bit by. Oh, I bet. I bet. But hey, that's the dog, not me. So, Eddie would probably disagree. Uh, yeah. But yeah, I didn't make this clue to Eddie, but if he's gonna watch the replay of this, this would be clear to him, but I'm over myself. A, of course he is. But yeah, I'm over myself. One of those teaspoons false just to see how I like it. And then I'm gonna over and send him one as well. I'm guessing he's like a XL or double X in his socks. So yeah, but I did think it would be cool to have some multi-depth blended with the show name and all that. So, or, something related to it. That's, yeah, so I will ask him when it's time what his soul size is. I don't need that right now, but I mean, it would probably cost me about $20. Okay, yeah, 2S, that's what I thought, but that's cool. Just that I will probably get him that actual Christmas because that would probably cost me like $40, and you know the one I own for me won't be here until the 16th. So yeah, just let me know. Oh, no, no, Jamie, no, y'all are not gonna have to pay for anything. I'm doing this out of my own choice. Y'all don't have to worry about payment or anything like that. It's no problem. Plus, it would be I know I don't have to. I want to. Plus, the way I'm set up, I'm not able to take payments at all. So, you know, if if you do want to make a payment, we could come up with another way, but I'm not able to take actual payment. I mean, I totally get that, Rebecca, and I, I, I get that, Jamie, but there's no need to do that. If you do want to make a payment and totally up to you, get with me on Mexico. I will tell you what you could have any day would probably be up here. But hey, yeah, hey Rebecca, hey Seki, what's up, my brother? Glad to see you. No, Seki, I will, yeah, hold on, but see ya.
Yes, I'll come up.
Uh, give me 1 minute. I can't hear you,
Can you
and
hear me?
that's on my end. I know
Okay.
that. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Good.
That was on my end, not anything to do with you. Yeah.
Well, I know I have my thing on.
Yeah. Nice. But
It's
yeah,
it's kind of it's kind of interesting when you come into StreamYard, you got to go up to the mic on
yeah,
YouTube, click on that and say whatever it is that you got to click on to quiet it up, and
yeah,
then you click on the link, and then you have to say yes, I want the mic and the stuff.
yeah, yeah. That's
All these clicks you got to make before you come up on panel.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, it makes sure that you actually want to cover. So
Yeah. Well,
nice.
it's kind of like, hey, just sitting up here talking to yourself. It's no fun,
No,
you know.
but you know, that's. I mean, I'm fine if people choose
Yeah.
not to, but yeah,
Well,
yeah,
tonight I was up on a panel with
nice.
another channel. Sunday. The thing that says Sunday Fun Day.
Uh,
I was up
yeah.
on Garden State Gardener with some other channels talking
Oh,
about
cool.
crafting and making things, and they were asking me how many hats have I made, and I said thousands.
Yeah,
I have made, not just on YouTube and making them for other people. I made them before I ever knew about YouTube. So I've
nice.
made thousands. I don't know how many I've made, and I'm not ever going to know that number because I don't even count the ones that I've made now. It's
Yep. Uh,
you know.
hey, Jeff, great to see ya. But yeah, I can, that's cool. Hey, I don't know if you came in where I was talking about this, but I have over myself a custom t-shirt.
Oh wow.
Do you want to see the design I made for it?
Yes.
Okay, let me bring up here. Uh, okay, and there we are.
Oh wow. I know I'd seen the one where you were sitting on the older TV, but
Yeah,
I didn't see the other one. That is cool.
yeah. I'm. I did this because it's for my Tuesday night live stream that I do with Deborah.
Yeah.
So I just made up this design and I'm using single meal to make the t-shirt. So yeah, it's gonna be nice to have, and depending on how people like it when I wear it, I may do like ovals for people who are interested in it. Now, on your end, it will be completely free no matter what. So, I'm not gonna charge charge you to get it. I'm gonna give it to you. Hey, Pierre
Right.
Gracia. Um, yeah,
Hi, Pixel.
yeah, Pencil Pierre, a noble friend of mine. Uh, yeah, so, are you working on anything right now, Rebecca?
Say that again.
Are you working on anything at the moment?
No, I'm not. I
Uh,
just finished. I just finished a dishcloth,
yeah,
and I wanted to show you something that uh, Rochelle at Brampton Gardner gifted me some yarn that she won on
yeah,
Garden State Gardener last Sunday, and I got it today. Isn't that beautiful?
nice.
And
Yeah,
basically, it's a it's a
yeah,
Karen. It's called Cake. If you can read that,
nice. Yeah, yeah,
and it's it's an 80% acrylic with a 20% wool.
cool.
And let me show you the picture. It's to make that scarf.
Yeah, no,
So
no,
I might not make the scarf, but I'm thinking with these three that I have,
yeah,
I might make me a little blanket,
cool, cool.
you know,
Yeah,
instead of the like a little lap blanket to put on my legs.
yeah, I get it. And Pia, yes, I did. Did you see what I said about the time you had those sleeves set for tomorrow? Because you put it at 11 a.m. My time would be 10 a.m. for you, but you might want to change it to 10 p.m. like you usually do. Yeah, but yeah, that's cool, Rebecca. Now, I
I think
would say I I would So that's impressive to do that. I wish I could do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and like I was saying on the other channel, that I have only been crocheting for maybe 2 years, and it was because of my sister Christine that
Mm-hmm.
taught me how to crochet the edge of a blanket that I had made, that I didn't like what the edge looked like on it. And
Nice.
that's how I started learning to crochet. I don't know how to read a pattern. I just crochet. Well, the thermal pot holders was the channel that I started following, and she taught me how to do the thermal stitch, which makes the pot holders much thicker and a lot warmer for people not to get burned. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
and that just started. Me learning how to crochet blankets, baby blankets, and stuff like that. You know,
Cool.
so it just kind of snowballed.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember correctly, I believe we used to have a blanket that was your crocheted or knitted, I think, because I mean, I remember getting my toes caught in between the fibers of that blanket. So, yeah, yeah. Don't know who made it, but yeah, it was a. See if I can remember the color palette here. It was yellow, red, blue, and I I might be forgetting a color, but it's been 20 years since I've seen it, so I don't remember every detail about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, but yeah, and I will say, that if they taught us how to crochet when I was in 8th grade, that might have been fun because when I was in middle school in 8th grade, I took
cotton
a
colds.
home ec class.
The blankets that I make, I do a double crochet. The
Yeah.
first row, I do doubles, or no, half doubles. I take that back. On the first row, once I've chained it, I
Mm,
do half doubles on that first one, and then I chain up two, and that's my first stitch. And I come over, not to the next one, but the following one, and
yeah.
put two in there, and that's the way I do my blankets.
Nice.
So there's a space in between there, but it's not too big.
Okay. All right,
He's got to
Peter.
go help with the puppies.
Yeah, Jamie needs help. Yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow night, Peter. Or, reach out to me before that, whatever. but yeah, you know, I do find it quite amazing that people would do that because, you know, it does take a lot of time and patience to do that. So, yeah.
It
And
it it, it does, because
yeah,
it's you've got to remember what pattern you're doing, and there is times that I'm a little bit tired when I'm doing it, and I'll
yeah,
put one stitch there and I have to rip it all back out, up to that point,
uh,
and do the, you know, it
yeah,
happens.
yeah, I get you, but, you know, I definitely have the time, but I don't have the patience to do it.
Well,
uh,
I used to not have much patience to do this stuff, but it's getting into a mindset that I find this very relaxing and kind of therapeutic, because I'm just kind of all over the place. I've never been diagnosed with anything of like ADHD or anything like that, but
yeah.
it's like it helps me to focus better and to just
Hmm.
be calmer, because when
Yeah.
I'm not calm, my brother's not calm.
Alright. Hmm. Nice.
And my two dogs are laying behind me asleep.
Cool.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm kind of surprised Peaceful Des isn't here.
Well, I'm not surprised because she does have work tomorrow,
Yeah.
so she's probably already in bed asleep and will have to wake up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow. So, yeah, 'cause, uh, Pia, you have that for 1 a.m. Not if no, let me help her out with this.
So I'm going to wind all three of these balls together, and then I'll know where I'm going to end up starting to make
Nice,
this little lap blanket.
cool.
This will be nice to be able to have. And
Yeah, now, how, uh, were you able, are you interested in, and I don't know if
type.
they have the time. Hey, doing Gracia. Yeah, I know you're here, doing I see ya. But you, do you watch any crochet channels at all?
Nope. I
Okay.
haven't really gotten into the cartoon part of YouTube that much.
No, no,
And I need to, I think.
no, not cartoon. Do you watch any crocheting videos for
I,
what you do?
um, a little bit,
Mhm.
not too much. Because the I don't know how to really read a pattern and things like that. I just crochet. and things
Okay.
like that. It's, it's just the pattern I made up myself, for the blankets and things like that. There's
Yeah.
probably someone that made that pattern, but it's just what I do.
Yeah, I get it.
I do go to some of them, like when I found out about Sweet Pea Sid Inspirations. I had
Mm.
subscribed to her channel, and of course, with other channels, they were asking me to crochet different things, and she's the one I started crocheting the pot holders that Wendy at Willoway Ranch gave at her 500 giveaway.
Nice.
And I made those 4 pot holders and then 4 dishcloths. And so Jonesy won them.
Cool.
Yeah, so they're going to be sent to Australia and stuff, which I think is really kind of neat, because he's always wanted something of mine that I've made, and now he's getting
Yeah.
8 things that I've made.
Cool.
And it was like, wow.
Yeah, I bet
He
his.
had gifted it to Devil Dog, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd already planned on making them some and sending them to him. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, hey, he's gonna have, so someone stepped up and they are going to pay for it to get it shipped to him.
Cool. Yeah, I'm coming Papa out there. Hey
How you
Papa.
doing,
Hi,
DJ?
Papa.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Doing
great.
good. How are you?
Cold?
Eh,
How are you?
I'm doing good. What are you doing up this late, Papa?
Yeah, you're out flirting with the women. I know.
I'm
No.
I'm old enough to be his mother, I'm sure, or grandmother.
Yeah, it's like me. I'm old enough to be a grandpa.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to be a grandma. I have
Yeah. Yeah.
I have great nieces and nephews.
I've
Yeah.
got just great, and that's it.
Oh, I'm great. It's
No,
a
not me
little
yet.
it's a little strange. My niece had 7 boys,
Wow.
and those are the ones that have made me great aunts.
Wow.
Great
7
great
of
aunt.
them?
Oh.
7 boys, yes.
That's a
Yeah.
whole lot of boys.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. You ain't kidding.
Nice.
Yes, I'm a great aunt. It's a little
That's good, though.
strange. People look at me and go, "No, you can't be that age to be a great aunt."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dylan sent you, and don't worry about it, man. As everyone here knows, I will support anyone any way I can.
Yes, you
So,
do. Yes, you do support anybody.
yeah.
Yes, he
So,
does.
yeah.
I
How
mean,
is
there was other channels I'd seen that had gone live, but I want to come and support DJ.
Yeah, DJ's good. He's a good kid. He's a good
He's a
kid.
good kid.
say
Good
you,
for what we
Papa?
don't know, but he's good.
Say Papa.
DJ's my buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me
Come
and
and
him,
support. Come and
the first
support
time I
him.
seen him, I clicked right on with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing.
And this Tuesday, I will be able to comment on the one you're gonna do. I'm guessing. You know,
Okay.
'cause I am going to watch it this time.
All right. Cool.
You
Cool.
know,
Yeah. You remember how to get to it, right?
I have it right up here.
Okay.
I have it on a shelf up here. I just got to click on it and go to that channel and
Yeah.
watch it because I've never heard of that cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured you have it, but
Oh,
it's a good one that I watched as a kid and I liked it. So, yeah.
I really, as a child, I really never watched cartoons. My brothers did.
Oh,
I
really?
really never did.
What were you more into as a kid, Rebecca?
I'd say Bugs Bunny.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know,
Yeah.
Yep, Bugs Bunny,
Nice.
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I always couldn't wait to see him get smashed. Never
I
did.
know.
Yeah.
Never did.
No.
It
I
was
mean, it makes.
it was pretty interesting to
Yeah.
you know, he never could catch that Cody, never catch the Roadrunner.
No. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if he did, it would all be over
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. Because that's the whole cartoon.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting
So,
on the Roadrunner to catch him, but if he
yeah.
caught him, that'd be the last of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I find Elmo Fudd
Elmer
funny.
Fudd, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That rascally rabbit. Yeah.
Elmer Fudd.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Do you have COPD?
Yeah, I got COPD, yeah.
Uh,
My mom did too.
Me and the wife both have got it.
hey,
Hey,
Dylan,
hey guys.
Hi.
Hi,
what,
Dylan.
what's up, brother?
How you doing, Dylan?
I'm hanging in there, still recovering from my back surgery.
Oh wow.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, I'm tougher than you think, DJ. Don't worry.
There you go.
I know you all, but
I took it like a champ.
I do consider you my little brother, so I
What?
did. Yeah, dude, you're my brother no matter what, dude. Uh-huh.
Man, I don't know what to say.
Dylan, just know I have your back no matter what, and I do enjoy talking to you. So, yeah,
Thanks, my guy. Appreciate it.
you're welcome.
What's your channel about, Dylan?
I do dancing on my channel, and I also review action figures and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
I do a lot of cool stuff. I'm very, very open about things. Like I love collecting stuff. It's been something that's kind of helped me, cope with things. And
Yeah.
I collect a lot of stuff. I like collecting die-cast cars, especially from movies and films. I like collecting action figures, a lot of that stuff, and I like collecting monster trucks, die-casts like these.
There you go, yeah.
I like collecting this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm. And then my Transformers collection. I think I can rotate this here. Can I rotate the camera? Let me see.
yeah. If you,
Whoop.
think he rotated home.
He popped himself off
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of flipping his camera around.
Yeah, yeah, he was trying
I can't do that because this is on a
Yeah,
an HD camera up there on a shelf.
yeah.
I'm sorry about that, man. My freaking phone acted up.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I don't know if I can turn the camera on. Oh, not the camera off.
This is what I end up using
Yeah.
when I'm doing anything on my phone.
Dylan.
It's camera. Yeah, what's up?
Do you see 3 dots on the menu?
Yep, I got it. There we go.
Good.
So this is my Generation 1 collection.
Wow.
Those are all Transformers. And then this is my car collection. And then over here is more Transformers and other stuff like that.
Good investment.
And it's pretty good, I guess. I mean, I enjoy collecting it because it's a hobby I like to do. It helps out.
It'll pay off in the long run, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But they're also the Transformers stuff is really good to fidget with because it's like challenging for me to do, and it's also kind of fun and enjoyable.
Yeah.
From like one thing to the other. I have like one Transformer that's got like 300 steps, and it's a Bumblebee.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I love doing it every time I even transform that thing.
Nice.
And I went to like this bazaar thing, which is where a bunch of like small companies sell things. A little 5-year-old freaking made this out of beads. It's a Decepticon insignia.
Really?
Yeah,
5-year-old?
5-year-old made that. Yep, 5-year-old made that, and I paid $4 for it, and that looks that good.
Wow.
Nice.
And I also got Pac-Man. They're keychains, so for my wall, I got Pac-Man, and I got the little ghost too. I got a little ghost.
Cool.
Can't go wrong with that good stuff.
Nice.
Oh, I love collecting stuff. It's a fun hobby, helps me relax, and I also get to talk with a lot of people who also collect other things.
Yeah, I get it. Huh.
Yeah, as long as you like collecting it and enjoy collecting it, that's all that matters.
I just don't enjoy the prices of it.
Yeah, prices are high. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pricing for stuff. A normal Transformer this size goes for $11.
Wow.
Yeah.
The highest I ever paid for a Transformer was $110, but it was a big boy.
Yep. Hey, Glacier.
How you doing, Glacier?
Glacier Shark.
Yeah.
Hey, Glacier, what's up? See if I can finish this guy here.
DJ, I'm going to head off here. I just stopped in and seen you live.
Okay, Papa.
Thanks for popping by.
Stop in and say hello.
Okay, thank you. I will talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you on probably at the old Lazy Acres.
Yep.
Take care.
All right. You too, Dylan. Bye-bye, Rebecca.
Bye, Papa.
Bye.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Oh, I really liked him. He's a nice guy.
Yes, he is.
Is.
Yeah. It's nice to know that there's good people out there like him.
Yeah, Dylan, if you come by more often, you will see that there's definitely a good community here, and we're growing every day. So, yeah, I mean, we, and not to say it, but guilty, but, I try to reach out to different communities to bring people into my own. So,
Yeah, that's a good thing. Sometimes, I mean, if people don't want you doing it, that's just people's wishes. But some people really like it, and they can meet others.
Yeah, yep.
So this guy isn't finished yet. I only need 2 more pieces to complete this guy. This is Mensaur. He's a combiner. So I'm missing the left
Nice.
arm and the right leg, but I got the actual main body, which is the main body is made up of a trailer, like the arms and everything, and then the actual figure is in the back here. That's where
Oh,
he is.
cool.
And then this
Cool.
one, there's Drag Strip and also Wild Rider. They just kind of sit there, but I mean, it's not the worst one. I mean, he's definitely lighter than Devastator. My Devastator weighs 2 pounds.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's made up
That's
of 8 Transformers. He's a big dude.
yeah. Devastator is definitely a big boy.
I grab him, but my strength isn't the best, and I don't want to
Yeah,
fall or drop him.
no, don't overwork yourself, Dylan.
Every
I
time
mean,
someone sees him, they're just mind blown how big he is.
yeah,
This guy's not that big, but he's really cool because I got him because he looks like an evil version of Optimus Prime or Nemesis Prime. I can't grab him.
well, I mean, Nemesis Prime is basically an evil Optimus
Yeah,
Prime. So,
basically. But I got this guy because I really like the colors. I got him when I was in the hospital. I really like the
uh,
colors on this, and it looks like Optimus Prime, but not a spitting image, and he kind of passes for a Nemesis Prime.
yeah, yeah, I get it. I mean, that's,
And he's got that cool freaking sword.
yeah, yeah, that's definitely cool, Dylan.
Yeah, the transformation is complex, but not too terribly bad. I forgot to get his trailer. Give me 1 second, because he has a trailer just like Optimus, but it's not like
Yo, hey, old man King, good to see ya.
Hi, Peter.
I Pixelpia.
No, not Pia, dear.
What?
People.
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Oh crap, my bad.
But, I mean, Pia was in here earlier.
Yes, that was my bad. They also got Wheeljack. Wheeljack was always a cool character to me because he was like that scientist dude, and he would make all those cool gadgets for the Autobots.
Yeah,
That's why I liked Wheeljack, and that's why I really liked that they finally made a good figure of him because he was cool
yeah,
with the cartoon. Wheeljack was one of my favorites. It really made me sad when he died in the big movie.
yeah. Oh, by the way, Dylan.
Yeah,
Did you get my message on Discord for
yeah, I
my
did, but I didn't see the live stream you did where you went over the Transformers cartoon.
uh okay, let me double check that. It I may have not added that to the playlist,
I didn't.
but
I looked on your channel too. I didn't find it.
it was from October 25th.
Could you link me that one too in Discord if you want?
Yeah, I will. Let me get.
I'm sorry I missed your live stream so much, dude. I really try and come to this.
Hey, do I will tell you this and everyone this. If you miss my live streams, it's no big deal because, you know, I get people have lives, they may be busy or may just have stuff to do, and that's totally fine. So take care of what you have to do and don't worry about what I do because what I do that's compared to what you have going on in your life.
Yeah. And I understand that, but the amount of support you give me, I feel like it's my job to actually at least try and show up to your live stream. I mean, like, you pop in so much, it blows me away to my live stream.
I could anyone know why that is?
Why?
Because I'm always on YouTube and I always have time to support people I care about.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. It's because I care about what you're doing.
I really appreciate that, man.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be there, and that's the truth. Like,
And you have
really,
no idea how much that means to me that you take time out of your day to show up.
hey, you know, I did that because I want to. I don't ask for anything in return. So, if you're able to show up to at least one of mine, which you have, that's enough for me.
Respect that.
And, I will say that you have definitely been to your fair share of live streams. So, I don't,
And that good barbecue.
yeah, yeah. Hey, Terry, what's up?
I just seen Madwood Barbecue said hi to me.
Yep, yep, right there.
Yep.
You want to know
Yeah,
something funny? I never expected to be a really big YouTuber either.
I had never planned on having a channel at all. All I wanted to do was be a supporter of
yeah,
different channels
yeah.
that I followed. And it was because of a moderator in a channel that's not posting things anymore that he
Mm-hmm.
asked me, he says, "Do you have a channel?" And I said, "No." And he then put in the chat, he says, "You're on so many live streams with people and people interact with you. Why don't you do it?" And I was like, I never thought of it. I never did.
I went on here starting my new channel. I was a kid. I didn't get a lot of video views on my old channel because I was always busy with school and things like that. But as I kind of moved on in life, kind of graduated high school and all that. I still haven't gone to college yet. That's a work in progress. But
Yep.
I always wanted to try YouTube out because it looked like it was a lot of fun. And I have a very good amount of knowledge when it comes to action figures. I mean, that's what my family always told me. So I'm like,
I,
hey,
I know I know nothing about action figures. Nothing. And your channel might be a way of me understanding it a little better.
probably might because I cover things a lot in detail. Sometimes I rant a little bit, but that's because the company's not doing a really good job on making the products of the figures. But I mean, there are some good figures, there are some bad figures, and I've had my share of bad figures. But and sometimes, most of the time, it's always the quality that makes the figure better. Like for example, I went up and I have this cliff jumper. I've had this guy as this cliff jumper. I've had him since the pandemic, and so he's 2 years old. He's still in one piece. Yeah, I mean, he's got his hinges right here are a little loose where his arms are, because his arms are the back of the car, and they have to swing around and everything. And he basically does yoga to transform.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. He still stands up in one piece. This is the newer one that is supposed to look more cartoon accurate.
Yeah.
I barely touch the arm, and it moves. It does not have any friction. It doesn't feel tight at all. And the waist is loose of the box, and so are the legs. As I shake it, the legs move, and they don't stay in one place, and that's what really disappointed me, because this guy was $22.
Yeah.
And I paid it. I got him for the premium finish and the accuracy, and he has the decals and everything, but I'm kind of disappointed with how he feels. This one specifically. So next time I go up to Target and I see another one, I'll probably get that one and then just use the other one for spare parts, because that's what I do. When I get duplicates of figures, even though they have different paint schemes, I still use the old figure or the new figure for parts, in case something breaks.
Yeah.
I always have spare parts for that exact make and model of that figure to replace it. I've made Frankensteins out of multiple Transformers of the same mold, like especially my Studio Series Barricade. That guy probably got 3 different barricades worth of parts on, because I replaced so much stuff, because everything with the joints were loose and one figure had tight joints and all that and yada yada yada. So I fixed all of it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it probably makes more sense to me because I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. But the fact that I paid $22 for an exclusive store figure, I better expect it to be premium.
Yeah, but
I got this from the Nemesis looking Optimus. I got him from Walmart. He was like $60 because of how big he is. I'm gonna hold him up. This is how big he is. He can't even fit in the whole picture.
Yeah, but I would say every batch of pickles has 1 or 2 bad ones in it, but
Yeah. And I always am willing to take that risk, but I was looking for that cliff jumper for maybe almost about a year before it showed up in Target. I actually did find the Buzzworthy Bumblebee version of Cup. You know who Cup is, right? He's the old guy from the 1986 movie.
Yeah.
I found this at Target. This thing is good quality. It's better than my original, and the paint is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it's good quality, And it hasn't broken yet. The original one I had, the tab. Let me see if I can do it without breaking it. The tab here, where his armpit is, kinda, that broke off. So, it just shows that this guy has better quality now than the original. I mean, the backpack or this thing does not like to stay into place, but I mean, it's not the end of the world,
No.
It's something I can live with. But when it comes to pictures, and I'm about to show you.
Good night. That was Miss, but
One second. So this figure has a reputation for being horrible, but I was still willing to give it a chance and work with it. I had him for a couple years. If I can get him out, he's back there. The legs, the feet on the ball joint, the feet are on ball joints and not even connected. So when I shake this guy, he's a loose, floppy mess, and the actual like fenders of the car are like there's these little tiny tabs that barely even hold the fenders in place. And I don't want to spend extra money on a figure that should be perfect, when it comes out of the factory. I mean, they should have thought of something else for the feet. They could have done a universal joint for the feet somehow, and the backpack is basically completely clear plastic. They could have done something
Hey,
else.
double life trapper, what's up? It was nice to meet you all. Yeah, let's
You heading
see.
out? You heading out, DJ?
No, I'm just saying
He's
hello.
just saying hi to someone that just came in.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, if I was head out, you would hear me say, goodbye, guys.
I'm listening.
Like how I end my videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't hear that loud pitch, I'm just talking to people. uh,
Just like kind of bothers
DJ,
me.
yes, Rebecca?
I've gotta go to bed because I've got to take someone to an appointment in the morning.
Okay, have a
So
good,
we'll
Have a
talk
good
to
one,
you later.
Rebecca. Don't worry. I'll
have
look
a
at
good
you.
night. I will talk to you soon.
Okay. Yeah, I just
Bye.
looked over at the clock and I thought I need to get to bed.
Yeah, I get you.
So you guys have a great night and I'll see you
Yeah.
next time.
Alright,
Thank you.
bye,
Have a good one.
Rebecca.
Hey, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, DJ. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I
cool.
got you. I like talking with you because I know what you understand what I'm getting on about when it comes to like quality
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, I definitely get it, dude.
Yeah, but like sometimes figures, even though they're perfect out of the box, the way they're designed, it just doesn't work. So this guy was a very rare figure, and I found him the day that the series came out. Is Cosmos? He's a chunky dude, but he's adorable.
Yeah,
The arm here is super loose because of it's on a hinge, and his
yeah,
arms are big and chunky. But that's all right because everything still works, everything still holds together just fine. And sometimes loose joints are good because it makes it easier to pose the figure, but not too loose.
yeah. I mean, I get it, but you know, you you want loose joints, but there's some figures that are way too loose, and
Yeah.
you have to find a way to tighten the screw
I
or
tried the cliff jumper does not have any screws. He's mostly on hinges
uh
and all that, but he's got like a soft ratchet where the leg is, but it doesn't really work. The hinges on the back door plates are super loose
yeah,
and it's annoying.
yeah,
But I mean, when you compare, and the paint looks good, don't get me wrong, but when you compare this guy to the one I've had for 2 years, and he
yeah,
has a clear plastic chest, and it hasn't broken on me yet. This is from me playing with him all the time. Wait, no, let me a second. The hinge here, it's hard to show, but hang on, let me see.
yeah.
There you go. God dang it, my phone's being stupid.
Uh,
See, I'm trying to. Oh wait, hang on.
uh, uh,
There we go. Kind of see it.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
hinge is moving, but that's just
yeah,
from me playing with him all the time. And the backpack is, but that's just from me, pulling it off and on and all the time and everything. But the joints are still tight and they still move just fine, even after 2 years. And I
yeah,
don't know why they couldn't have used the same material for this with the new guy.
yeah. Dylan, I get you. Like, I
Sorry,
mean,
I rant a lot. I'm sorry.
yeah, I get you. I do. I mean, honestly, if I was collecting Transformers myself, you
Oh, you
know,
collect them too?
no, I'm saying if I did,
Oh,
I I would definitely get it because you know I'm not I'm not one to leave them in the box and just let them sit on a shelf. I I enjoy, or I would enjoy, transforming them because
Yeah, that's what they're
that,
made to do.
yeah, that is what they're made for, so why not do it?
But the sad thing is, especially on some exclusive figures, the quality sucks. His whole chest is made of clear plastic. I
uh,
use some like green stuff, you know, that people use with like those like games like Warhammer and stuff for their, you know what I
yeah,
mean? I
yeah,
use that to kind of sculpt in a new tab. It worked for a little while, but it kind of started acting up. So what I did was I had a 3D metal model that I made for a
mm,
friend. I took some of the metal off the sheet and I actually glued it on there to kind of give it some support. And it's working really good so far, but the actual tab I sculpted needs to be shaved down quite a bit because it doesn't fit kind of flush with the actual door panel that it lines up with.
yeah, I could,
And
you
getting a
know,
new Bumblebee, especially on Amazon, is not cheap. A Bumblebee like this is probably around $200. I saw one for cheap. The cheapest one I've seen online is at Walmart, which was actually where this figure was released for $80. And I was very close to getting him, but with the financial situation I'm in right now due to my surgery and not me being in work, I
yeah,
wasn't going to take the chance of buying it because
y-
I knew something would happen either way.
yeah,
And
I
so I'm
could,
hoping they release or re-release the figure just so they can kind of improve upon it. Because if they could do Cliff Jumper, then they could easily do Bumblebee. And
yeah,
Bumblebee is part of the Bumblebee. The line that Cliff Jumper is from is called Buzzworthy Bumblebee. There's no excuse for them to actually remake the figure and put it in that line of figures as a re-release, and people will be able to get it more, and it will be more massively produced because it was so rare to see him and Soundwave in Walmart. Like this one, it's still good. I mean, the plastic gray is kind of yellowing, but it doesn't bother me. But for me, transforming so much from a tape deck to a
yeah,
robot, the tab on his shoulder broke. But I'm not upset about it. That's for my fault for playing with him too much. But it was so. But he's really enjoyable to play with. I mean,
yeah, I could, but,
but I'm not
the,
mad because he still transforms just fine.
yeah, y-
If the figure breaks and it affects the transformation, that's when I get mad.
well, of course, I mean, the whole transforming gimmick is the main part of the transformers.
Yeah. But
I
like
mean,
they should make them better out of quality because kids are gonna be playing with these and not, leaving them in the box and setting them on a shelf.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They used clear plastic so much and then they went back and said, "Oh, we're using clear plastic again because it's cheaper." I'm like, okay, but make it durable. And they did, believe it or not. I got the Legacy class, not Legacy class, the Legacy Deluxe Knockout, the Prime Universe Knockout,
yeah,
and it was a remold of the Studio Series 86 Jazz, which had a very notorious quality control issue because it was the whole backpack was clear plastic. It would
of
break like
course
it
it
was so
was.
easily. I've had this guy for a while now. The only
Yeah,
problem that he has is that his joints are a little loose. The backpack has not broke yet, and I've been very
nice.
gentle with it, which is awesome. So at least Hasbro is trying to do their best. But what they need to be doing is they need to go back and redo or fix the figures that have gotten really crappy release, like the figures that have gotten like the worst releases, but like the worst quality control,
Yeah,
but look so good. They should go back and actually do those and like kind of like apply the new clear plastic to them to kind of make them better. Like I
yeah,
don't
I could,
understand who's part of the marketing team at Hasbro, But if I worked there, I would probably be having them make more money than they ever would have. I'm pretty
Yeah,
smart when it comes to this kind of stuff.
I would tell you, dude, I I can't wait to see what Hasbro does when they do the Power Rangers reboot, because that will be all them, and I'm hoping that they give us high class quality figures.
Of the Power Rangers,
Yeah, yeah,
that would be cool.
because Hasbro owns that now, right?
Yeah, they like to. Yeah, I know they make them, but Hasbro always likes to take the cheap route, and every time they do, their stock goes down because they keep making these crappy figures. Because back then, Transformers were made out of metal, and they were so much better back then when they were.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
And what's sad is I've never had a G1 Transformer in hand before. I've seen them on YouTube, but I always wanted one of the re-releases because I knew it would be too expensive to actually afford a actual original one. And imagine how much backlash I would get on my channel for opening it. They're like going back and they're re-releasing the G1 figures, but they're giving them the cartoon colors that they actually had. So they're gonna do like Hot Rod, Optimus, so it's gonna look super awesome, and I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I I get it. I did. Now I'm I'm looking at Amazon right now, and I'm gonna put it up on screen, but this is how I remember all of the old Power Rangers toys, and how I wish they would get back to it.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but do you see how, you know, thick the plastic is on that? And
Yeah, the plastic is a lot thicker than it is on normal toys.
yeah, so this is what I wish they would do, because if they had that thick plastic, I personally believe that it would make for a good quality.
Yeah, because I mean, to have a good toy, it also has to be strong enough and durable to, survive being played with.
Not for you. No, because
I mean, the thickest thing on this transformer that I'm holding right now is the
yeah,
actual shoulder pads. Like they are made of some thick plastic, and what's cool is that they flip up and he's got missile launchers.
yeah,
And what's also really cool is that he does have a matrix chamber, but it looks like the
nice.
dark matrix. You know,
But yeah, I mean, for these kids toys that are Transformers, they seem to have real good plastic now.
yeah, like that one that your mouse is hovering on. Yeah, that is a repaint of a cone head, and
Yeah,
I've actually had one of the cone heads in hand, and the quality feels good. Yeah, it's just a remold repaint of the Earthrise Starscream, which I actually do have the original version. I don't have the
yeah,
Coronation one because I mean, as bad as I want it, I would only get that figure just for the throne, just so I could have Megatron sit it and be awesome. Because Megatron is the warlord of the Decepticons. He needs a throne.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, this
No.
Starscream I've had for probably about 2 years as well. And his joints are not loose. Nothing feels loose. Everything is still tight, and the plastic is thick.
Yeah.
And like, because this was a slight retool, remold of the classics Seeker mold, Transformers Classics.
Yeah.
And it's still good, but
And
the
yeah, and Betrayer is right. Like, have you seen the new trailer from the new Transformers
yep,
movie?
that was awesome, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for that because
I'm just scared for the toy line because I
I
feel like it's gonna be
I get
garbage.
that, but I think they will try to do it justice.
I hope so. I
Um,
really am hoping. I really hope they do the Bumblebee movie 70s Camaro B. That is a figure I would love to see with a very good high grade quality, like studio series look. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That would be cool. I see a lot of good ones. Yeah, like RC. I have the RC one. That's a good figure. I mean,
Yeah,
her knee is loose, but that's just from me playing with it.
no,
It's not too bad. You know what I mean? Some
yeah, I
figures are good.
do.
Some figures are bad. If you look up Earthrise Megatron, the head sculpt is just meme worthy. It looks that bad. But the vehicle mode and the paint scheme was so good.
No,
Yeah. But the Megatron I ended up getting was the Walmart exclusive 35th anniversary cartoon cell shaded Megatron. This thing is god tier. And I
cool.
know how much you like cartoons. So I really feel like you would love this because it looks like he jumped straight out of a cartoon.
Yeah, so,
The one
I,
that's the first one that you see with the weird sword, that's the Earthrise one.
uh, so, this one.
Yep, that's the ugly one. The paint scheme and the mold is perfect. It's just the head sculpt. It does not look like Megatron.
No, I mean, I, I would disagree because I have seen Freckles with the head sculpt before, and they look good,
But
but that is just my opinion.
and I get that, and I respect your
So,
opinion. But to me, I pulled up a picture of the cartoon head, and I looked at that head. I'm like, the proportions are not that bad. It's
yeah.
just the way they did the eyes and everything and the mouth. I mean, his eyes were pretty close together.
Okay, let me look this up real quick.
Okay. Yeah, why I like this is because this was an actual repaint figure of the G2 Laser Prime from Legacy. I didn't like the paint scheme on that Optimus. So that's why I was really happy they were doing this because I feel like the paint scheme fits this mold a lot better. That's just my opinion.
No.
I mean, I could see this being as a very evil, dark, murderous Optimus Nemesis Prime. But I mean, it's called Scourge it's the Scourge from Robots in Disguise, but I mean, again, it's still really good. It does deserve, you know, the love that it gets. I mean, I've had him for a decent amount of time now, and he still holds up as an awesome figure. And what's cool is that the shoulder pads actually move and stuff to accommodate for the actual epic poses that he can do,
Uh,
and it's just awesome.
so, do the
I'm right here. Sorry, I get carried away.
yeah, is this what you're talking about?
That's the Siege Megatron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, if you look at the Earthrise one compared to that one, it doesn't look like Megatron to me. The head sculpt just looks off.
Okay, well, I mean, you might be right about that. I will. Oh, wait.
I mean, if I were to get that figure, I would rip the head right off and put a Siege Megatron head on.
Okay.
But the blade and the amount of parts for me, it has to do, with the turret. You have to put the turret on. It has like this little panel for the legs. It just.
Yeah, okay. Now, I will say, and you tell me if this looks like it, but is that the cartoon one right
Yep,
there?
that is the Generation 1 Megatron.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it comes up when I put in off live, so there's not much I did look for right now. So
And it's
yeah,
okay, but I mean, that image you have kind of pulled up right there,
yeah.
you can see it doesn't look like his head sculpt.
Um,
I mean, it kind of does, but it's not perfectly spot on.
yeah. I mean, I get that, and I will say this: it's to each person's own taste and style, because to me, that looks like the same head sculpt, but to you it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's all about that opinion.
And don't get me wrong, I like the head
Uh,
sculpt, but if they kind of just improved a little bit upon it, it would have been a perfect Megatron. I
yeah,
mean, the
and
fusion cannon looks a little too short, but I could easily fix that with giving it the Siege one.
yeah,
And I mean,
and
like the turret blade thing is stupid, but I mean, he was a gladiator, so I mean, it kind of makes sense.
yeah, and I will say this. You know, I I'm not real big on looking at the details of the sculpts.
Yeah,
So, for me, it wouldn't matter, but for someone who looks close at the details like you're able to pick up on that a
yeah.
lot more.
I
So,
mean, the figure has a lot more cons than pros. It got a lot of backlash, but I got the 35th anniversary one because I really like the paint job and how
yeah,
it kind of like pops and kind of looks like he jumped out of the cartoon with like the shininess. Because you know how they did like the metallic shininess on cartoons, right?
yeah, and
That's what they
and
were kind of going for. And I also have the Optimus Prime because I got him on Black Friday and it was 2 for the price of 1.
yeah. Now let me ask you, and it's just out of pure curiosity on
Okay.
my end.
Okay.
Did you do any Christmas shopping at all in the past week or
Did
no?
I do any what?
Holiday shopping.
No,
Like,
not yet. I mean, I
okay,
did do Thanksgiving, but because of how I was recovering, I really didn't get to eat as much as I wanted to. So,
yeah, I did that. But, uh, alright,
mm,
well, I absolutely asked you to first because I don't know But do you celebrate Christmas at all?
Absolutely. I love Christmas. I love decorating the tree. I have so many Transformers ornaments and Marvel ornaments. Man, I love Christmas.
Okay. Um, we have a question for you. Where did you buy them on Black Friday?
Those two, they were Walmart exclusive, so they were only sold at Walmart, and it was on the 35th anniversary of Transformers. They did a little line, and they had Blue Streak, which was a repaint of the Prowl mold, and I have the Prowl mold and Smokescreen repaint. They also did for the 35th anniversary. They did Sound Blaster, which was a repaint, slight slash little bit of a remold of the Siege Soundwave, which I actually do have. I have the battle damage one, not the new Legacy a non battle damage one. And they
Nice.
also had the Optimus Prime. They did this, which looks freaking awesome and amazing. And they also had the Megatron, which I just showed.
Cool.
But they do sell them on Amazon, but the pricing is a little bit much. But with me playing with them, I got them because I liked the way they looked, and I always wanted like a Generation 1 looking Optimus and Megatron because I was obsessed with G1 at the time, and I would watch the cartoons episodes over and over and over. And
Yeah, and you know, I I have seen G1, but to let you know, I'm definitely a Armada kid.
oh, you're gonna love what I have to say next.
What?
I was at Target and they had the Wave 3 Voyagers for Legacy, and one of the Voyagers was the Armada Starscream. They finally did justice to it.
Nice.
I really am thinking I might get it for you and send it to you.
Hey, man, you don't have to do that.
I want to because you're a really good friend and you're so supportive of my stuff, and I feel like Christmas is the season of giving and friends and family, and I thought, it'd be nice if I got you one.
Okay, well, I will tell you what. You buy that, and if you send me your address on Discord, I will send you one of my new stickers that I'm having made, and that envelope will have my address on it. That
Okay.
way you can send that to me and you're gonna get something from me in return with do you want to see the sickle design I have coming?
Yeah, you'll have to send me a picture of the Discord of the figure, but if you want to give me something, it's okay. I just really thought since you really liked Armada and I saw that, but I didn't have any money on me at the time.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
okay,
gonna buy it for myself, but then I remembered you really liked Armada. And
yeah.
Christmas is around the corner, and if I ever see that one again, I I can't promise, but I might get it because
Hey,
just the,
that's okay, but let
it,
me show
it's got the
you.
swords and everything, dude. It looks just like Armada Starscream.
No,
There's probably pictures of it online. It
yeah,
looks so good.
yeah, but hey, let me show you this real quick.
Oh, I love that. That is so cool.
Yeah, so I'm having this made into a Fickle.
That's gonna be a figure.
No, not Fickle. Fickle. Stickel. You know, like when you were in elementary school, your teacher gave you circles for when you did a good job.
Oh, it's gonna be a sticker.
Yes, yes,
Oh my god, that would be so cool. I would probably have that somewhere. I'll probably find a spot for it. Maybe it'll be like above one of my display areas for my Transformers, man, because
yeah. So I'm having that made into sickles, and I would like to send you one. So
you don't have to do that, man. But
I want to. I will do. So,
I'll have to hold you on that, man. How big is it gonna be?
um, kind of like three, 3 by 2, 2 by 3 inches.
So not a big one, but a decently sized one.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
man, probably even yeah. I'm planning on like making like a little filming area in my room somehow,
yeah.
and we might have it as part of the background, kind of just showing my support for you.
Now, that's not all I'm gonna say there, because I'm also experimenting with a custom t-shirt, and
You are gotta be kidding me.
this will be on the t-shirt I'm working on.
Get wildly insane with Wild Tune with an
With
insane dog. Oh my god, that is so cool.
get Wallace say with Wall to an insane dog. So yeah,
I love that. That is so cool.
yeah.
Now, if I were to
What?
send you a figure with the Armada Star Scream, okay, we'll do it like that. It would be this. I'd probably get you one of these Earthrise Optimus Primes. This thing is retail. It's a retailed masterpiece figure. It's that good.
Nice, man,
The
nice.
pose ability is insanity. He can bend his knees like pretty deep.
Cool.
Like that man can bend some knee. He can bend his knee.
Nice.
And it comes with the trailer too, and you can fit other figures inside the trailer. So it'll be good, but that Armada Star Scream, I would really feel like you would like that.
Yeah, man. And
They're also like doing Hotspot, I believe. Was Hotspot in Armada, you know, the yellow one? The yellow looking Bumblebee guy?
I believe so, but
He was yellow and red.
uh, yeah, I believe so, but it has been a little while since I've seen Amora, but
It's alright.
you know,
I really hope they do the Armada Megatron. I love the way that thing was cool looking. Kind of looked like Scorponok, but at the same time it didn't.
yeah,
That was a cool character. I loved Armada Megatron.
nice. Yeah, but Amora and the ones after that is well, I really began to watch
Transformers.
Transformers.
When I started watching Transformers, it was obviously the first movie. When it came to the cartoons, it
Yeah.
was Transformers animated because it had SpongeBob and Patrick in it, pretty much, the voices. Bill Fagerbakel was Bulkhead,
Yeah.
and Tom Kenny was Starscream.
Oh,
And then it
nice.
also had David Kay as Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I remember animated, and I would tell you it was good,
Mm-hmm.
but I just found some of the characters a little irritating, but whatever.
Yeah, I understand. But something cool, they had a figure, the Hasbro did a stream, and they had something called the Action Figure Hall of Fame. Animated Lugnut was put into it.
Oh, nice.
I loved Lugnut. Lugnut was my favorite Decepticon in that TV show because of how freaking blindly loyal he was to Megatron and how goofy and big he was. And he was always a good rival for Bulkhead, but they barely fought, I think.
Cool. So, oh,
Oh,
no,
wow.
that's G1 hot spot. Never mind.
Yeah, that's Hot Spot, not Hot Shot, like SHOT.
Okay, hold on. Didn't you say it was hot spot?
No, I said Hot Shot, like SHOT.
Uh, uh
It's
why,
okay, dude.
why did I hear spot? Okay,
I don't know. It's okay, dude. Don't worry about it.
okay.
I mean, Hotspot is still a good character.
Yeah, let me try this again.
That's Hot Shot.
Okay, yeah.
They're
I
doing
don't
a figure of him for Legacy. I want to get that thing so bad.
know.
It
Yeah,
looks so good.
yeah,
It's cool because with the Legacy line, they're doing like Beast Wars, G1, Transformers Prime.
yeah,
Basically, everything that they've ever created for Transformers is basically being put into this toy line.
nice.
Sorry, I
Now,
didn't interrupt you.
yeah, I will say I do remember this character a little bit, but due to me being young when I was watching it, the name didn't really register with me. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he
so,
was basically the Bumblebee of Armada,
yeah.
but he was still a great character.
Yeah. Now I will tell you, and you know, I don't know if you would disagree, but I feel the best series overall was definitely Transformers Prime.
Oh my God, yes! I love Transformers Prime.
Yeah,
The way they made Optimus look so different yet so close to his G1 look was awesome. And looked Megatron scared me as a kid because of the way he looked.
yeah. I mean, like,
And when him and Megatron fought, when I was a kid, I'm like, it's about to go down.
yeah. I get it. Like, look at that. I mean,
That's
that
epic.
I bet, like, really.
Yeah, if they do Megatron for Legacy, man, oh my God, I'm gonna give them my money for sure.
Yeah. No, I will. I will always say this Transformers as a great franchise,
I mean,
but
it has its flaws. I mean, have you seen Transformers? The new one for Paramount Plus that's on Nickelodeon, Transformers, Cyber Spark, something like that.
oh, well,
Yeah, no, it's not All Spark. It's something like
no, not all off like the
Earth
correct.
Spark. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way they look in that is hideous, and it's worthy of being memed.
Uh, yeah, it is. It is.
They definitely butchered Optimus.
Okay, I will right now. I have only watched episode 1 so far, and I have not seen Optimus yet.
He was in Earth Spark episode when he was at the beginning.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have missed that because of how bad it was.
And Alita, man, oh my god, Megatron and Starscream looked even worse. He looked like a shriveled up Dorito.
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you, doing like when I hold about old Spark, I definitely thought, why are they doing this? Because you know, I I get the premise of
Yeah.
being the first Transformers born on Earth, but I don't think that's a good.
Yeah. I
But
mean, those Transformers, the newer ones that they were introducing that were still learning,
yeah,
those were cool. I like that. But I just do not like the way they designed the two of the most iconic characters and rivals in TV history.
yeah. Now, I mean, if we do have to remember this, it's not targeted at us. It's
It's
targeted.
targeted for little kids. But even then, I bet you a little kid would be like, that's Optimus? I mean, he'd probably be looking at his other toys and like, that's not the Optimus I know, Mom.
Well, imagine it's the kid's first time watching Transformers,
Yeah,
not
I understand.
not knowing who Optimus is at all.
But I know that they would not ruin Optimus's character. I mean, he was a hero to even many kids back in the 80s. When they killed him off, there was even lawsuits directed toward Hasbro because of the kids would be in depression.
Yeah, I get that. I remember hearing about it, but
But even though he looks bad, I bet you even in today's modern age and society, Optimus will still be a hero to those kids who watch that show.
yeah, and that's my point, Dylan. Like
Yeah,
the
he
kids who watch it today, they may look it up and question, but they're just gonna say, "Oh, Optimus Prime is my hero."
yeah, that's how
So,
I was. When I was a kid, it was Bumblebee, but as I grew up as a teenager,
yeah,
and as I suffered through the depression and everything, and every time I watched those movies, I looked up to that man, that robot, as a hero because he was
yeah,
so wise and brave and courageous, and he took on 3 Decepticons in a forest. You have to
yeah.
have some big bearings to do that crap.
Yeah, man, I will agree with you, and I will. say this as well. No matter what they do,
Optimus
they'll
Prime will always be Optimus Prime.
yeah, and honestly, I believe that they will keep the core of Optimus and what he stands for the
Mm-hmm.
same, no matter how he looks.
You should say
Now,
no. You should have said no matter the cost.
yeah. Now I will say, if one day they decide to make Optimus the bad guy,
They've already done that. Transformers Shattered Glass. The factions were switched. Optimus was a deranged psychopathic leader, and Megatron had the same characteristics as Optimus did.
okay, well,
It was a comic book series.
okay, well,
It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be if I came off as rude.
I mean, I give, but as someone who doesn't read the comics, I didn't know that, so you
I
know,
watched a lot of stop motions on YouTube, and the stop motions, believe it or not, were a lot better than the comics.
yeah, but I mean, you can see where I'm coming from
Yes, absolutely.
just watching the cartoon.
I mean,
He,
Optimus was the bad guy. I mean, there was Nemesis Prime.
okay, but can you really say that Nemesis Prime was Optimus? I mean,
I
yes,
mean, it
yes,
was a
get,
clone.
I get he's a clone, but you know what I mean? Probably what I mean is if the Autobots in the cartoon were actually led by Megatron and Decepticons by Optimus, and I'm not counting when self screen, double crossed them in Prime because that was,
That was cool because he kind of was like a arachnid. I hated that character with a passion because of what she did to RC.
yeah. So, if Optimus Prime in the cartoon was ever the bad guy, that would, you know, make me hate it because uh,
Optimus is such a loyal and brave and courageous soldier. I mean,
yes,
he
yes, that wouldn't make sense to
and
me as a long-time
now
viewer.
I don't know if you've watched all of G1, but there was an episode where Optimus, it took place after the movie, but Optimus was brought back to life because of the Quintessons who created the Cybertron, the Transformers, as to be
Yeah,
their slaves and everything. But then they retaliated and fought back. They brought back Optimus, and Optimus was the bad guy, and he attacked. He raided the Autobot shuttle, and he attacked them. But what was nice about it is that he overcame the mind control, and he crashed the space shuttle right directly into the Quintesson's headquarters, killing them. And what made me really cry in that episode was that the little hologram or mirage of Optimus giving everyone a thumbs up. That just freaking brought me to tears.
uh, yeah, the good night, Pillow, table,
Good night.
stopping by. I
Mhm.
appreciate it. I will talk to you again probably, tomorrow or whenever. Yeah.
Mhm. I might head out too because it's nothing against you, but I wanna kind of play my Roblox games and all that. But
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not. It's
But,
nothing against you, and you're not boring me or anything. I swear, you're an awesome person to talk to,
yeah, but
and
I will leave you with this to follow the spot, and it will lead you the right way.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I learned so much about Transformers whenever I have these conversations with you, and then sometimes
Hey,
with the Armada and the Cybertron and
yeah,
the Unicron trilogy. Basically, I learned so much about that stuff. I used to not really like it. I'm not a big fan of Beast Wars, but there was some pretty cool Predacons in there that would made great Decepticons.
yeah, Beast Wars is good. Now, Beast machines on
Was
the,
terrible.
yes, yes, it was, uh, and that, thank you for coming to
Before
I,
I leave, I got one cool thing to show you that I found when my moving box. So I used to do therapy all the time,
yeah,
and when the therapist would make these bead things, and so she's like, maybe if we made one, it would help you. So we made this is all out of these little beads. That's Bumblebee from the movies.
nice,
I made that.
cool.
I really like it. It really keeps my head up, you know?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me on, DJ. I appreciate it. And I hope you
Yeah,
have a good rest of your night. And I hope to talk to you again soon.
yeah, same here. Bye, Dylan.
Bye.
Alright, guys, so, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. So, thanks for watching. Remember, if you join me off of YouTube, join my Discord links in the description and on my about page. And remember, keep on watching cartoons and anime. Bye, guys.